I'm actually a second generation American. My grandfather was an immigrant from Sweden, farmed, began to own a little bit of farmland, and gave my dad an opportunity to do that. My wife's side of the family, that's who we started farming with. I taught high school agriculture for 4 years, and then in the mid-'80s, when things looked like it was a great time to get started, we started farming in the mid-'80s and have really enjoyed it. Her family too had a long tradition in farming, but her father had been in another business area, food business, and then had moved into farming through the family farm. Well, I've been involved in agricultural organizations all my life, starting in 4-H and FFA, and I know that the general farm organizations, and I've had leadership positions in those as well, are critical to bringing the overall sentiment of what agriculture means to our economy and addressing those general issues. ASA has a long history of being able to cultivate the relationships necessary to work on issues of importance to soybean farmers, whether it's domestic or international. To me, it's humbling to think that you can get off the tractor or the combine one late night and early the next morning go to Washington, D.C. or to go to a processors meeting, and that you kind of instantly have some credibility because you're willing to do those sorts of things and speak out about it. I would tell you that the first time that I met Steve Sinskey, who was a longtime CEO of the American Soybean Association, he was on the other side of the desk working at USDA, and it was about an issue that ASA had in international marketing. And had we not had that chance meeting, I'm not sure that Steve would have ever thought about maybe being a part of ASA later on. He was very engaged on the governmental side of things. I think the organization made a good impression on him, and he certainly made a good impression on us. And so just having met him, then 4 or 5 years down the road, we had an opportunity to hire him for international marketing, and eventually he becomes CEO of ASA and served us very well. There's an example of just getting to meet somebody on an issue that maybe wasn't positive on either side, and it turned into a relationship that was really great long term.